There are essentially 5 filtration methods you need to be aware of: sieving, direct impact, inertial impaction, diffusion, and electrostatic. Sieving and direct impact happen with larger particles more than 10 microns in size, like nail dust. These particles usually get trapped by a pre-filter, so the HEPA filter does not get plugged prematurely. True HEPA filters filter particles or microorganisms down to 0.3 microns and even smaller. With true HEPA, you need a very powerful fan to pass the air through the filter. Then the captured particles quickly plug the filter, which slows down the passage of airflow. In other words, it drastically lowers the rated CFM. True HEPA is very expensive to make and is very dense. It is used in expensive air purifiers found in hospitals, clean rooms, etc. So pay attention to CFM in spec sheets. Also, since particle holding capacity is low, they need to be replaced frequently, costing more money. When particles become smaller and smaller, inertial impaction filtering comes into play, where the particle is extremely small but still large enough to have a mass and heavy enough to deviate from the airstream and collide into the fibers of the filter media and be captured. As we get down to ultra-fine particles under 0.3 microns, the particles or microorganisms start behaving differently. They take on a gaseous characteristic where they begin moving all around and bumping into each other. So in addition to traveling horizontally within the airstream, they also have a vertical movement and have a high probability of hitting and being captured by the filter media. In physics, this is called Brownian motion, and this filtration process is called diffusion. Because the COVID-19 virus is 0.1 microns, it will only be filtered by diffusion filtration or electrostatic filtration. Electrostatic filtration means adding both a charge to the particles and microorganisms as well as a polarizing charge of a opposite polarity to the filtration media. One is charged positively and the other negatively. This causes the particles and pathogens to be attracted to the filtration media, producing a high probability of capture on the filter media. There is an additional role that the electrostatic filtration provides, namely the destruction of the captured microorganism captured on the filter media. HealthyAir with eHEPA provides all 5 forces, plus elements that further increase the filtering efficiency. We use a lesser dense filter material that you can pass a lot of air through with regular size fans. Before passing through that filter, we give a negative electrostatic charge to the particles. We then apply an energy field to the filter, polarizing the fibers of the HEPA filter to have the opposite charge. Then the electrostatic attraction of the negative charge on the particle toward the positive charge on the fibers of the HEPA filter will help capture the smallest particles at the highest rate. We then apply a 10 kilovolt energy field to the filter to highly polarize it, so our electrostatic force is much more than the force claimed by other air purifiers.